Good morning, everyone. So today we're gonna draw a flower. I didn't bring my extra camera, so I'm gonna stand behind the screen and show you guys how to do it so you guys can see properly. But make sure you grab a piece of paper and some markers or some color pencils if you have them, because we're going to be drawing flowers today. And I'm gonna give you guys about 20 seconds to get that ready before we get started with drawing a flower or flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my markers. But good morning, everyone. Hey, Corey. Hey, Lena. Hey, Matthew. How you guys doing? Adrian, Gerari, everyone else that I'm forgetting. I'm gonna go with green just to start. And I'll be behind the camera, but I'll so you guys can see me drawing. One sec. All right, so this is our paper. Hi, Gerari. So the first thing we're going to have to do is write the word flower. So let's go ahead and do that. And everything is lowercase, so we're going to write the word flower first. So F L O W E, and the last word is R. So make sure you guys write that down. Flower, because we're about to start drawing flowers out of these words. So to make some flowers out of these words, I'm going to use different color pencils or different color markers. And the first one we're going to make a flower out of is the letter F. So we're going to, from the top of the F, we're going to connect the F to the top, add another one on the side, same like a backwards part of the F. After that, I'm gonna grab a different color real quick. And in between, I'm gonna make a circle. And we're going to just make some little lines. That'll be the middle of our flower. And I'm gonna go back to purple. And here, you can't really go wrong. All you have to do is add like different colored leaves or different colored triangles. So here's where you can be creative. You can create your own flower. So that'll be our first flower. And then we're going to go to the O and do the same. So just, we're gonna make lines inside of the O. And this is the center of the flower where it has all the seeds now. And here is where you can use different colors or different color pencils, different markers if you have them. And we're going to do the same for this one where we just add leaves to them. So I'm using red now. So maybe you can draw your favorite flower petal. But to draw the flower from the inside, I just put little triangles on the side. So that's my second flower. Our third flower, I'm going to use a different color. And it's going to be right here where the L is at. So we're going to go on top of that. So draw a circle. So it can be the center of our flower. And I'm using all the color pencils that I have. And from here we just make this another flower. So far we have 3 flowers. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to my green and I'm going to add the stem where the water gets, where the flower gets its nutrients, so where from under the ground. And just add some leaves if we can. So we have 3 flowers connected. And now we're going to work with the W, but I'm going to wait right here for 1 second so you guys can continue seeing the flowers. So the next flower I'm going to try to work on is on the W. And for the W, I'm going to go back to my green color. And go back to my green. And I'm going to make the W a rose. To do that, we're going to get the W and connect it together like that. So maybe some of you that watch Ninja Turtles, that looks like the Shredder logo. And after that, I'm going to use my red and just make like a kind of like a triangle on top. Which will be the rose petals from the inside that have not yet bloomed. So after that, we're going to move on to the letter E. Now I'm going to go back to my green. Close the circle. Make a bunch of little lines inside so it can seem like the center of the flower. And for this one, we're going to do the same as the last ones. But for this one, I'm going to use yellow. So I'm probably going to make this a big sunflower. To do a big sunflower, I don't think you guys can see that because it's really light, so I'm going to go back to a different color. So this is the drawing. You guys can be really creative because any flower you do will look really, really great because you have a bunch of other different flowers next to it. So now we have our last flower, which is the R, and we're going to do the same where we connect the circle, we connect it together into a circle. Maybe just do a little happy face on this one. And for this one, I'm going to use my red color pencil and just do triangles around it. So if your flowers don't look like mine, that's perfectly fine. Everyone's flowers are different. And I would really love to see your guys' flowers on Google Meet at 11. So after that, I'm gonna go back to my green and I'm gonna connect these as well, like we did with the other ones. Add some leaves. And there we go, guys. We have flowers out of the word flower. So Haiti, Kayla, Lena, I would love to see you guys' flowers, flower drawings. So hopefully you guys can do that and show me on Google Meet at 11. But after that, it's time for some workouts. So I'm just going to work behind the scenes back here a little bit. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that flower drawing. It was really fun to make. I'm going to color mine in later. So if you have time, go ahead and color yours in so we can see that on Google Meet at 11. Now we're going to do some exercise, so be sure to have some water near you, or make sure you don't do it too hard so you don't hurt yourself. And a quick little stretch. Yeah, thank you guys for drawing flowers with me today. We're going to learn more about how plants grow later on in the video. And who knows, maybe we can make that an activity where we send you guys some seeds and you guys plant them and see
What's
what
up?
can make
We're
them
gonna
grow.
wake our bodies and our brains up with a good stretch. You ready? Let's get that neck rolling. And reverse.
Other side.
Reverse again.
The other way.
And once more.
Now back to the left.
All right, let's get some arm circles.
Arm circles to the front. Come on.
And reverse.
Reverse. Don't forget to breathe. Get a good stretch.
Forward.
Forward.
Reverse.
Reverse. Get a good stretch. Good stretch.
All right, we're gonna cross our arms over our body. Feel the stretch in your back.
Feel the stretch. Stretch it out. To the right.
Very good. Now we're gonna go down to the center and stretch our legs. Over to the side.
To the side.
The other side.
To the other side.
Back to the center.
Stretch it out.
To the side.
To the side. Come on.
The other side.
To the other side.
And a few more times.
Stretch it out. You got this. Come on. Stretch
Once
it out.
more.
To the side. To the other side. To the middle.
All right, we're gonna get a couple lunges to stretch the legs out here and warm up our leg muscles.
We're doing lunges right now. Come on. Stretch those legs out. Down. Down. Come on. Stretch it out.
Couple more, guys.
Couple more lunges. You can do it. Come on. Stretch it out.
All right, a few arm circles get loose. We're gonna do some knee raises across our body. Here we go.
Come on. Stretch it out. Come on.
Switch.
Lift up the knee. Lift it high. Let it meet your elbow.
Switch.
Come on. You got this. You were born to do this.
Switch.
Come on.
Switch. That was a great stretch. Now you're ready to get back to class and do your thing.
So that was a great workout, guys. I'm gonna go get some water, and then we'll finish setting up, and I'll be there in a second. So I have my water. Now we're going to learn about staying home right now that there's a pandemic.
We are all trying to stay home to stop a virus from spreading to more people. We don't want people to suffer or get sick. We are using social distancing to prevent our hospitals from being too crowded. If we keep people from getting sick now, less people will be sick at once. Then, hospitals can help everyone. Staying home can be difficult at times, but it can also be very positive. This is a time we can thrive in new ways. We can learn to do new things, explore our interests, and be closer to our family. To learn new things and explore new interests, we need to organize our time well. We should wake up and go to bed at the same time each night. Letting these times slide will make our schedule fall apart. We should make a schedule that shows all of the things we want to accomplish that day. Make time for schoolwork, exercise, fresh air, fun, hobbies, reading, chores, alone time, and learning new things. Be careful about things that take your time but aren't useful or positive for you. Too much internet or video games can steal time from new and interesting things on your schedule. Treat your family well. Respond with polite tones. Be patient with siblings and use your manners like please and thank you. All families share the work of house chores. Do them well and you'll have a nice sense of accomplishment. This is one way you show respect to your family. It also shows you care about everything you do, not just the things that are fun. We're spending so much time with family members without breaks. If you are losing patience with someone or something, take a break from them by going to a different room to keep from saying or doing something hurtful. If you have done something wrong, say sorry. One of the best parts of family is being loved even when we make mistakes. If worried or anxious thoughts are trying to take over, change the channel on them by using calming strategies and putting your energy into your new interests and hobbies. Connect with your family and talk about good strategies you can try. Make a list of new interests or hobbies you can do each day on your own. What new exercise routines can you start on your own or with a family member? Reduce stress by helping others. How can you help your family today?
What this is showing us, like right now, we have to stay at home for our own health. If you guys help at home, if you guys help at home, you guys not gonna get so frustrated or bored.
Yeah. And a lot of the things that the video went over, we're gonna talk about them on Google Meet at 11. So Hugo's gonna ask you guys questions like, hey, what have you guys been doing while being home that is positive for you? Like, have you been picking up any new hobbies? Have you been helping out around the house? So hopefully you guys can think about some of the things that you started working on, so we can talk about it at 11. And now we're gonna watch 2 videos. We've seen these before, and one is problem solving for employment training. So that's video number 3 of 8. But let's watch it.
Problem solving. Problem solving is about being able to find solutions when faced with difficulties or setbacks. Even if you can't think of a solution straight away, you need to have a logical process for figuring things out. Some of the key elements of good problem solving skills are: if there is a problem, think hard on how to solve it, or ask for help. Think about how you've solved a problem in the past.
I want 3 blue ones, 3 red ones, and 2 orange. Blue. Excuse me, Jason.
Yes, Kate.
Is there any red fill tail paint?
It says we've got 20, Cody, so they should be either in the storeroom or they should be over there where some of the tail paints get stored, all right?
Yeah. Oh. Tail paint. 3 tail paints, red. Go right here.
How you going, mate?
Good, yourself?
Good. I was just wondering if you could help me find the Bonnie working dog there.
Yeah, sure. That's right, this way.
Yep. No worries.
Here's the Bonnie working dog. How many would you like?
I'll just grab the one for now, mate.
Yeah.
So that was problem solving for employment skills, and problem solving is really comes in handy when you don't know how to work something or you're having trouble with something. A lot of the things that require problem solving is good communication and critical thinking. So if you can't find a way to figure something out, one of the things you can do is ask for help.
Like for example, when Haley's not able to, I'm gonna pick the example, okay? When Haley's not able to do the drawing, she let us know, and then I let her know with Hugo, she gets the help to the drawing.
So asking for help is problem solving. That's a big part. So if you're asking for help, that's problem solving. So good job, Haley, for doing it.
We practice that a lot.
Now we're gonna watch video number 4. It is initiative and enterprise.
Initiative and enterprise. Showing initiative can be seeing a problem or something that needs to be done and just getting in and doing it without being asked. It can be not waiting to be told what to do next, but asking, what can I do next? Some of the key elements of good initiative and enterprise skills are: ask what you can do, not waiting to be told what to do. Being able to stop doing one task to do something that is urgent, then going back to the other task.
Luke, is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, mate, you can go and take those bikes out the front.
Yeah,
Thanks,
cool.
Tim.
Thanks.
Vicky, can I have my lunch break now, please?
Yep, off you go, mate. No problem.
Thank you.
Is there any plates, Julie?
Yes, my darling, you can take that if you like.
Can I take a plate?
Oh, yes, thank you. That was delicious.
Excuse me, Courtney, could you go down and get me some milk, please?
Yeah, sure.
That would be $60, please.
$60? Yep, sure, here you go.
I'll just let you out.
Yeah.
And have a good day.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
So that was initiative and enterprise, and all that means is that don't wait for someone to tell you to do your job properly. Just do it. If there's like, for example, since we're all at home, if there's a bunch of trash out in the yard or all the leaves are down there, you can go rake them up or take out trash, and don't wait for someone to tell you to do it because you want to help out.
Or you can ask at home how can you help.
Yeah.
So you guys will not just clean and not helping, like if it's dishes to be clean, to be washed, or dishes and stuff.
Yeah. So since we drew flowers earlier today in the morning, we're going to learn about how a seed grows, because maybe that'll be a good idea where we send you guys a seed or some seeds, and then you can plant them and water them throughout the time that you were at home and see if we can make them grow. So let's watch how a seed grows.
Plants are all around us. Almost all these plants come from seeds. Ever wonder how a plant grows from just a single seed? Seeds come in all shapes and sizes, from very small to very large. Let's take a closer look at this bean seed. Seeds have a protective outer layer called a seed coat. The seed coat protects the seed from predators, bad weather, or drying out. If we look inside the seed, we can see that most of the seed is made up of the seed's food, called endosperm. The endosperm is colored yellow. Endosperm is mostly made up of oils, sugars, or proteins. In the middle of all of this endosperm is the baby plant. Just like an adult plant, the baby plant has one or two seed leaves, or cotyledons, a stem, and a root. Under the right conditions, this baby plant inside the seed will sprout into a seedling. This is called germination. Most seeds need to be planted into soil, get lots of water, air, and sunlight to germinate. The water from the soil moistens the seed food, and the baby plant begins to use the food to germinate. The root from the baby plant will grow downward from the seed and start soaking up water from the soil. When it's absorbed enough water, the shoot will grow upwards from the seed and into the air above the soil. The plant uses its roots to get water and nutrients from the soil, and uses its leaves to catch sunlight and air to make its own food to keep growing. This is called photosynthesis. When the bean grows into an adult or mature plant, it produces a flower, which then turns into a fruit or a bean pod. Inside this pod are new bean seeds ready to be planted again. Did you know some plants like ferns and mosses don't grow from seeds? Seeds can travel using the wind, water, or by animals. The biggest seed in the world is the sea coconut, which can grow up to 30 centimeters tall and weigh as much as a kindergartner.
Okay, you guys, so that's it for today. Remember, if you put your name in the comments, you will be in the raffle on Friday. And remember, at 11 o'clock is another session of Google Meet. It's a recap for YouTube, and also learn how to do snacks.
Yeah. So maybe during Google Meet at 11, we can talk more about growing a plant or some beans maybe. But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you so much. Make sure you take care, wash your hands often, and if you go out, make sure you wear
a mask and stay safe, hydrated, because it's getting really hot.
Yes, very hot. Bye, you guys.